What's up, yo? I'm saying living in Boulder vlog for June 16th, Sunday 2019. Uh, Currently it's 6:29 a.m. on June 17th, 2019 on Monday. So yesterday I did a vlog, maybe something like right about now. What time is it again? 6:29. Yeah, I like. I'm telling you the full story here, okay? The long version is I worked a little bit more, but at one point I got groggy and I passed out. But then I woke up again. And that was at around maybe 7 or something because I got up and it was a weird, I don't know how long I slept, but the whole time I was like, didn't I just sleep though? Like, when am I going to get up? Anyway, as I got up and just in time to, I went to let the cat back in and, to my mama's house. And, I went there, cat sitting on the porch, wanted to come back in, so that was my outing. But then at 3 a.m, I got another hot dog and Slurpee. I have a hot dog and Slurpee every morning, and, I don't eat anything else, because yesterday morning I think I got a small hot dog, but then I don't remember eating anything the whole day until I got my other hot dog the next day, And now I'm having some corn chips, so I don't know. No appetite. That's fine. That's great. Um, so, so I'm just going to work today, I've been up since maybe 7. So I've been up 12 hours. So, I should be able to go another 6 hours or whatever of work. But, and I'm pretty fired up to keep working. So yesterday I think it was just plunking stuff down, but then today I was doing kind of, I guess, tying up loose ends. So I just have, put some houses in the inner circle island of Atlantis, and then I decided I'd go ahead and start pasting apartment buildings on the actual city, because I decided to go ahead and commit to build the city because it's Atlantis, I mean, it's a description of a city, of a whole city, but it's of a prehistoric city. So it's like we have actual blueprints. The way that I think, the way I'm going to look at it is like a blueprint, like the actual blueprint, because somebody else who's not so into history might be like, oh, whatever, that's what you think. That's what Plato said. But I think more often people should just take it literally, You can recreate history, kind of like with forensic detectives, they get all the clues and then they paste together a really good picture by filling in all the blanks. Kind of like the map of ancient Rome, It was found from crumbled wall, 60-foot high wall that was on part of a wall of one of the churches, and then fell down, and then they swept it. They swept it out of the way in a church, and then they found it in the year 1570, and pieced it together, and they pieced together 1/10 of the original one. But with that's enough to. I use that to then fill in the blanks and rebuild Rome how it was. So why not do the same thing with Plato based off of what he said? That's the beauty of written word, is you can take it literally. It's not like playing telephone. The message never gets diluted or changed at all, unless you have a bad translator. So that's how I'm gonna take it. That was ancient Atlantis. So that's why I think it's worth it to me to do it. So I got a screen capture of all of the apartment Pellegrini from ancient Rome. I wanted to take it off an ancient Roman apartment. Although I'm getting elements of Atlantis to help picture how big it is in your mind and what it looks like by incorporating both modern and ancient buildings. So the apartments are the ancient apartments from ancient Rome. The center Colosseum is the real Colosseum from ancient Rome. I have real modern football stadiums with tracks going around the outside of it, and then modern tracks around the inside. I have the Baths of Caracalla to represent like the sports facilities. But then, yeah. So I'm patterning all of the central areas of the city. You know, where the track and the Baths of Caracalla, and maybe I'll put something else like a. Yeah, I was thinking about putting a modern day like super mall there too. And those areas are something like 2.1 kilometers from each other, which is close to how far away the Baths of Caracalla and the Baths of Diocletian are from. They're like 2.69, so just a half kilometer difference. So because I took Baths of Caracalla to Baths of Diocletian as being a template for a different distance between baths. Even though I think there were baths in between, that there were the two big baths. So, and so yeah, I put those on top of the intersection points of the Flower of Life, modeling the layout of the city centers on the Flower of Life in Atlantis, and yeah, and then in between, gonna trace in the apartments to fill up the entire city. And then when you get to the inner circle of the Flower of Life, everything on the inside, that's going to be houses. So it's a combo between apartments and houses, just like with ancient Rome and the modern day. You know, like I was building Rome on Google Earth before, and I'm not done yet. Hopefully I'll be done pretty soon, within a year or two. But I was building man, am I getting like a red rash? I should probably not eat like Slurpees and hot dogs every day, huh? I've got this rash growing in between my fingers too. It's like I have poison ivy. It's weird. Yeah, man, I'm gonna start eating cleaner. This is bad. So anyway, yeah, ancient Rome, from when I was working on it, it appeared to be about the same. Like it's comparable, the house neighborhoods, the number of houses to the apartments. It was kind of similar back then as today. So, and Atlantis is about the same too. You know, the center circle of the Flower of Life is a little bit, but in the center, but it's substantial. So. Yeah, so I'm just taking elements from the ancient past as well as today, and then throwing them together to build version 1 of ancient Atlantis. So right now I'm pasting, I pasted the apartments down all the way to the center, so now I'm pasting the spokes out around the whole thing, so all I have to do is trace it really fast. It's like 1,880 blocks though, you know, and within each block you have like 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different apartments buildings, so that's like thousands, tens of thousands I have to trace, but this will be just realistic. Yeah, so hopefully I'll be done with Atlantis, you know, in a week. Hopefully not more than a couple days working on this apartment building project, and then I'll go back to the details of the ring part of Atlantis. On the ring part of Atlantis, I built a 2-kilometer long, 150 meter deep beach that's on both sides, so on the outer ring. So that's pretty. Okay, so by today, I was listening to this dude Tom Dillieu doing the interviews. I was listening to. I don't think anything else yesterday, but yeah, today I'll be working on those apartments, but hopefully I'll be pasting them in on the way. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.